An earthquake in California is inevitable. The state straddles the North American and Pacific plates and are crisscrossed by the San Andreas Fault along with other active faults. The earthquake situation in California is way worse than people realize. We have been overdue for a while now, and although we may have experienced little earthquakes here or there, most of us have never experienced an earthquake with the same magnitude as the Northridge earthquake about 25 years ago, and we were really not prepared at all. The Northridge earthquake was in 1994 and was a 6.7 on the Richter magnitude scale, costing 13 to 50 billion dollars in damages, taking 57 lives and injuring more than 8,700. With California being so overdue for an earthquake, I wanted to interview some students on campus and see if they had a plan of evacuation, an earthquake kit, or see if they even knew that we were overdue for one. Are you prepared for an earthquake?
No.
Do you have an evacuation plan with your family?
Well, to run outside.
Do you know that we are extremely overdue for an earthquake in California?
Yes.
Do you have an earthquake kit prepared? Are you prepared for an earthquake?
No.
Do you have an evacuation plan with your family?
No.
Do you know that we are extremely overdue for an earthquake in California?
Yes, I do know
Do you have an earthquake kit at least?
that. No.
Are you prepared for an earthquake?
No.
Do you have an evacuation plan with your family?
No.
Did you know that we are extremely overdue for an earthquake in California?
Yeah.
Do you have an earthquake kit?
No.
Are you prepared for an earthquake?
No.
Do you have an evacuation plan with your family?
Yes.
Do you know how overdue we are in California for an earthquake?
Yes.
Cool. Do you have an earthquake kit ready?
No.
Uh,
For an earthquake kit, you need a lot of items, such as food, a main necessity when you are trapped in a location without any access to clean food. You're always going to want an abundance of food. Another necessity, water and water bottles. To be able to get access to water and have water with you. Something else, toothbrush to start a fire whenever you need to cook something, or you need warmth when it's cold. Some rope whenever you need to tie something up or tie yourself up to something, or maybe hang something from the ceiling. You need an electric cable just in case when you need your survival kit, you also need band-aids and Tylenol for whenever you get hurt. You need batteries with a flashlight just in case you need to light up a room or you need to go into some place that's dark. You need candles to keep a house lit up, or say you lose your batteries, you run out of power. And you also need a compass, which is good for showing you in which direction you need to go. Toilet paper for whenever you need to use the restroom. And wipes for whenever you need to clean something up. Finally, you need lots of extra water. Water is the main thing you need to survive. Without water, you would not be able to survive in such a situation.
do you have an earthquake kit prepared?
Yes, in my pantry.
What's in it?
Like bandages, some canned goods, and like a fire protective blanket. And a light, flashlight.
Okay, thank you.
Are you prepared for an earthquake?
I am prepared for an earthquake.
How are you prepared for an earthquake?
So I put together a box of necessary supplies such as bandages, first aid kit, water, little snacks and food just in case. Enough supplies for at least 3 days, and actually I have it clarifies water, so if you have to get water from like the pool or something, it makes it safe to drink.
Do you have an evacuation plan?
I do have an evacuation plan to get as far away as possible from the building that I'm in.
Do you know that we are extremely overdue for an earthquake in California?
Yes, the last earthquake, significant earthquake in California was when I was 14 years old, and that was the Northridge earthquake, so I'm not going to date myself, but that was quite some time, and we're definitely ready for another one.
Now that you know how overdue we are for an earthquake, are you going to make an earthquake kit?
Yes.
What would you put in this earthquake kit?
A flashlight, batteries, clothes, a blanket, matches.
Now Now that you know that we're overdue for an earthquake, are you planning on making an earthquake kit or even a plan?
Yes, I plan to make an earthquake kit and a plan because I know how terrifying they are, and I'm more aware of how soon and we don't even know when it's gonna come. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What's gonna be in it is like water, like food, and then like first aid.
Do you want to make a plan, an evacuation plan for an earthquake?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. So I'll be safe.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.